Okay. Hello, welcome back. Today I'm gonna play some more Sonic Boom the Mania with the voices in my head again. You know.
So it forces you to play Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes. Okay. And start something.
Oh, hang on, I've got it now.
Recording which says you're offline.
Well, I'm looking at myself on Twitch and it says I'm online right now.
Hold on, I'll go to your thing. That sounds weird.
Yeah. Anyway, we're in some Speedway, I think it's called.
Yep.
Okay, come on.
Not to be confused with Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah.
By the way, I think we should probably introduce ourselves, shall we?
I already have. With the voices in my head again, name them Steve, and Steve.
Oh.
Introduce yourself.
The audio is better. I think it's pretty much the fact that either Paddy hasn't just got, I'm not sure, maybe Paddy just doesn't have a good microphone in his headset, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe.
I like those bird statues.
Oh,
Great God statue, Great God bird statues, tell us your wisdom and everything.
It has spoken. So Rhys, how you been?
I've been alright. Usually it's been to a party.
Okay, party is the word I've used, but...
Yeah, but I was low on money.
Well, then again, what's the nice way of saying orgy?
Orgy? Wait, what?
You get it. I got you there for a second there, didn't I?
Yes. 1 minute.
Whoa, what the hell's going on here? What?
Oh, hold on. Oh.
So, shall we talk among ourselves?
Yeah. Hold on.
Anyway, as I was telling you, at the end of the Bloodborne stream, you know how when you go to close the application on PlayStation?
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Xbox One recently, and the default for closing an application on that is right at the bottom. And so,
I'm back.
I accidentally deleted the game. So don't worry though, my save file's still there.
Yeah, sorry, my mum just wanted me. She just wanted to know if all the windows were closed upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something unusual just happened.
What?
I'm looking on my PSA menu and Crash is the last game I played, but it's not on there. It's not in my library either. Have I deleted Crash?
I think it's
Oh
after
my
that.
God, I actually deleted... You won't believe this, I deleted Crash off my PlayStation.
I think it's because of the yellow gem.
Yeah. Never forget.
My save data should be fine. Should be just again, hopefully.
Yeah, thankfully for all the people who watched the Bloodborne live stream, Munch Makuchi still lives.
So George, what are you going to do in your Bloodborne playthrough? What are you going to do in your Bloodborne playthrough?
Well, seeing as at the end of the last stream I've only just killed the cleric beast, I'll have to go after what's his face? Father Gascoigne.
Okay. So Rhys, how you been this week?
I've been good. Oh thank God, my data progress is still there.
Finally managed to get Rhys's Christmas present.
Oh, what do you think? Rhys.
I really like it. I haven't put it up yet because I have to make a bunch of pop vinyls out of the way to put it in a certain spot.
Well, George gave you a pop. Well, he gave me a reason why I'm scared of old people now.
For context, Rhys, it's Resident Evil 7.
Not just old people.
You'd be surprised how scary it is for a guy with a shovel to chase you around the computer.
You know, I actually like what George compared Resident Evil 7 to 6.
Yeah.
Like he said, like a giant monster, nah. A farmer holding a shovel.
Sorry, just flooded the audio there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, just trying to find Paddy's channel on the Twitch app.
By the way, Paddy, I got Happy Time.
Oh, how is it? I want to get that.
It is really good.
Might get it on the Switch.
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the artwork of it, I thought it was actually a 2D game, not 3D game, so I was actually surprised.
Although, one thing I was surprised by, though.
What?
There is a survival horror section of the game, and it is genuinely terrifying.
Oh, I gotta put it
got
out
the,
because we're going into the future!
Have you got the achievement yet that you searched for porn?
Wait, what?
I beg pardon?
It's in Johnny's review. Apparently if you search for porn, I think in this computer bit, you actually get a achievement that goes, really?
Really? Like,
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. God, there's a lot of You won't believe this, but on YouTube there's a lot of Pac-Mans.
because it's an awesome nickname.
No, it's because no, the reason for that is because it sounds very similar to Pac-Man.
Or Batman.
Nah, Pac-Man's probably more likely.
Well, it's 96 at the end. And I changed the logo up.
I can guarantee there's at least 3. Generally speaking,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you get Not a Hero for RE7?
Not yet. Honestly, I haven't played that in ages. RE7.
Yeah. Have you seen footage for End of Zoe?
Is that the one where you play as Joel Baker's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch the crap out of everything.
Yeah. We got to Rhys's favourite boss battle now.
Ooh.
Oh, we're Metal Sonic?
No,
sweet.
it's Metal Tails.
Oh, it's the Telltale, you mean?
No, it's... Yeah, the Tails doll.
No, Tails joined the metal band. Be sure to be ready for their first single, ripped apart by Davies.
Wait, no, it should be ripped apart by fanboys.
Hang on, I just for some audio repeats, I'm just going to turn on my TV to listen to your stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
I'm tripping balls, man.
What? Please say things supposed to last this long. Things are getting weird. Meanwhile, I just got speared by metals on it. I didn't realise, is that supposed to be like the Eggman equivalent to Techno Drain?
I don't really think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was that.
Gives
The audio
another...
is better.
Okay.
We succeeded in...
Not like a ton better, but it is better.
Is it hearable?
It is mostly hearable.
Well, I'm fine with that.
You just wish though that the game audio was just lowered slightly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for a stream, you kind of want the microphone audio to be more. I just don't understand why my past live stream ended up being timed up.
I don't know.
I don't know how it would work, but I think that if it's your broadcast, your microphone tends to have more clarity.
Who are you talking to?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like I'd listen to Rhys's stream and my audio's a bit scratchy. Whereas if you listen to the audio in my Bloodborne live stream, mine's pretty clear.
It could be.
Not sure how that would work, but...
No, it's magic.
Yeah. Whenever you see something like that, a wizard did it.
Ah, I fucking hate wizards.
Every single game has an audio menu in the settings. Usually you can turn down music, voice, SFX separately. There is often a master slider. Adjust these and it should help.
Oh, I do that after this boss.
Yeah, apparently.
By the way, let me know if you die. Just saying.
Well, I like the confidence, George.
Well, I have all confidence in you, but it'll happen eventually.
Yeah, but I played Sonic.
I love the fact that Metal Sonic has 3 different phases in his fight. It's the chase first, then it's the whole baby Metal Sonic, and then it's this bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm done with this zone now.
Eggman in the back.
Oh yeah.
You didn't notice that?
No, I've noticed it. It's just...
Yeah, I've noticed it. I like it. So I like it.
You know?
I'm just too busy getting distracted by the awesome music used for Metal Sonic's boss thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna test that audio thing now.
Yeah, it's, I think if you go to the settings normally in Sonic Mania, so I think you need to pause. Yes, we've ended the stream early, guys. We're sorry. Only after one zone. Options,
yeah. You only get one zone today.
Yes,
because...
yes. If we do that, if we lower it a bit, I say lower halfway.
If you want more, please apply to Paddy's Patreon.
You got a Patreon?
No, it's Kickstarter.
Hang on, I'll try it now.
Me again.
It's me.
It's definitely more clearer. It's definitely more clearer. Quite clearer actually.
A bit more.
So maybe you should try this. I would say lower it probably just maybe by 2 more bars.
Okay, let's do it now. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay then, it should be all good.
Okay. Ooh. And welcome back.
I haven't noticed this before, but in the settings, granted I don't think I've ever touched the settings in Sonic Mania, but I noticed that the controllers to a Japan Saturn controller.
Oh, that's cool. And welcome back.
While we're here, let's settle the argument. Is it Hydro City or Hydrocity?
I don't give a damn.
Hydro City. It's Hydro City.
Well, you know, I say I don't give a damn.
I kind of go between the two. Depending on how many people I want to piss off.
Oh please, you could piss them off by saying it's Eggman, not Robotnik, and Sonic looks better with green eyes.
I am the Eggman!
No, it's actually Robotnik, not Eggman.
I'm not gonna lie, when I found out Hydro City was returning, I actually, of all the state, usually for the most part when it comes to returning stages, I prefer the ones in Mania over the classics, except Hydro City, because I thought, granted this one's definitely a lot more water focused.
Blasphemy!
But I liked in Sonic 3 because with Hydro City, after getting past the water bits, you get this ginormous like ramp bits with huge boost of speed that you don't really find in any other stage.
Question: what's your favourite 2D Sonic game out of the classic games?
Sonic Mania counts.
No, it has to be Sonic 1 to 3 and plus CD.
Oh, Sonic 2.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
It's Sonic 2 for me, then 3 and Knuckles, then CD, then 1.
Really? CD?
No, I'll tell you my favourite Sonic game.
Second to least. Second to least favourite. I do like all of them. Although I will say right now, like everyone always says the classic Sonic games are great, but I think we can all agree that no one goes back to playing Sonic 1 at all. If you were to recommend a Sonic game in the series, you know, if you were to recommend a Sonic game in the series, you would never go, oh, let's go Sonic 1. It's the best in the series.
I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's probably a good. It is a very good starting point, though.
Yeah, if you're playing the Christian Whitehead version.
Which I have
The
not
Sonic
played.
Jam version is actually really good.
Yeah, honestly, my least favourite 2D Sonic is Sonic CD.
Yeah.
My Sonic 1 just because it's the first one, and Sonic 2, when you go to play Sonic 2, and you go back to, and you play Sonic 2 for so long, go back to Sonic 1, you play it and you're like, it's fun, but yeah, you can definitely tell it was the first try.
No, my problem
I just like Sonic CD for the Super Peel Out.
I just like Sonic CD for the soundtrack. The stages in that game, like the stages in.
CD for the articles.
No, my problem with Sonic CD is that most of the stages are a mess. Like,
Yeah.
like it's like
Wacky Workbench.
yeah, not just
Well,
that.
I think Sonic CD, the level design. Level design is one of those things, it's good, but you're happy it's just in Sonic CD and no other game.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Like,
call
I
that.
actually do like most of the level design for the most part. Especially when you play Christian Whitehead's version of it, because he just improved, like, the collision detection and all that.
Yeah. And mostly, hell, the second stage is just nothing but springs. Like it's like boing, boing, boing.
Well,
Boost pad.
Oh,
Wasn't Sonic 2 made in America while Sonic CD was made in Japan?
Yes.
I think so.
I think the only Japanese thing about Sonic 2 was the fact that Tails was the creation of Tails. I'm pretty sure Tails was created by Japanese,
Yeah, I
and
have.
not the Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell it was made at the same time because the sprite in Sonic CD is exactly the same as Sonic 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest problems with Sonic CD, like when it came out, was just the fact that it was on the Sega CD.
And CD quality music.
No, what I mean is, like, Sonic CD, like, when it came out, it wasn't, like, it wasn't, like, sold that great. Well, people never really bought a Sega CD.
Mega CD.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, it's Mega CD in Europe and Japan, it's Sega CD in America. It's so weird.
It's because
That
marketing.
was watching you.
You want to know something a little bit annoying-ish? Every time I try and find a Mega CD on eBay, I haven't ever bought one, but every time you try and find one, they always have it bundled with the console. But the weird thing is, if you find it separately, it's more expensive.
That's weird. Also, why would you want to get a physical copy of Sonic CD?
Right, just for collective purposes. I mean, I had Smash Brothers on the.
I prefer having physical copies over downloads.
Yeah, true.
In my case, it depends on the game. I mean, I had Smash Brothers originally on the virtual console, but I just trying to get it.
Oh, here's one of my.
Oh, by the way, I was telling
I
Rhys
loved
this yesterday, but I was saying to Rhys that I have a theory as to why A Hat in Time isn't on Nintendo Switch.
Why?
Because you know Yahtzee.
Yeah.
At his 2017 save field, you're not gonna knock out that trash on the hard console.
By all
Except
seriousness, though,
much more
Nintendo's
Japanese
doing really well with indie games. Nintendo's got like a lot of indie game support.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo does those in the indie market unless they're actually groundbreaking, like Five Nights at Freddy's was, as well as Minecraft, Dust. Yeah.
And
I haven't played Undertale yet. I might buy the Switch game.
it's a good game.
Although I will admit, I find it really funny that the announcement trailer for Undertale for the Switch is like, coming to Nintendo Switch, eventually.
Let me give you advice, Rhys. Don't kill anyone because people will hunt you down if you kill anyone in Undertale.
I'm gonna.
Not in the game, real life.
Yeah.
Well, I say that I haven't played it, but yeah.
I was surprised that Johnny actually reviewed Undertale. It was just a little one that caught me off guard. Like if he was going to do Undertale, I thought he would do it for another indie showcase. I don't think he's going to go. I don't think he has plans of doing one. I'm not entirely sure, but I think after his Donators marathon, he's either doing Kirby or Pokemon.
Oh.
Speaking of John, although not the same John, have you seen
John?
Yeah, John. Did you know that he's in A Hat in Time?
Oh yeah.
You said this to me.
Yeah.
I think you said it to me in the last Craft live stream.
He's the receptionist in the Second World.
Yeah, I think they just put him out after Ukulele fucked him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was when there was that whole diversity thing that happens.
Yeah.
By all seriousness, because you two have played Ukulele, I haven't yet. I'll buy it eventually, just not
I
now.
haven't played Ukulele.
I thought you have.
No, I
You got it
haven't.
on the Switch.
No,
It's just me.
no, the only.
George, as someone who I will say pretty much really enjoys the Banjo-Kazooie, I won't say probably adore them, but with Ukulele,
The one I really liked was the first one, but go on.
what were your thoughts on Ukulele?
It's,
As a game that was supposed to be a successor to Banjo-Kazooie.
I went into it expecting Banjo-Kazooie, and I got Banjo-Kazooie. So.
Would you say, I think a problem I have with Ukulele, this can be a bit of a more nitpick, but I think you'll understand my point. Because obviously, even in the trailers, you saw all the references of Ukulele, how they do all the cutscenes, how all the sound effects are added. But you do actually want to take a step back and wonder, besides that, yeah, it's great that it's playing homage to Banjo-Kazooie, but what does it do to stand out from Banjo-Kazooie, if that makes sense?
That is one of its downsides.
Not Conquer and Banjo. Sorry, continue. Go on.
That is one of its downsides, is that through kind of lack of a personality, Ukulele just kind of self-congratulates itself. Whereas, say, something like A Hat in Time, although to be fair, I think Hat in Time is more Mario 64 than Banjo-Kazooie. But Hat in Time is oozing with charm and personality, while not referencing anything.
Actually, I think if you want to compare Banjo-Kazooie to something else, granted it's the same developer, but Conker's Bad Fur Day, because it's pretty much, not entirely, but it's kind of like an adult version of Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, not really, because apart from the cash collecting in the first half, it's not really that similar.
I mean, like, from a first impression perspective, if that makes sense. Like, when you first look at Conker...
very different to me than Banjo.
By all seriousness, do you think Playtonic Games are considering or working on, because after doing Ukulele, do you think they'll do something similar with Conker after?
You know what? I think that Mike might make a new Banjo or Conker game because of, you know, the rise of popularity of the platformer, 3D platformer, you know, with A Hat in Time, Mario Odyssey. I have a feeling that Microsoft might want to get on that train.
Oh, actually, apparently Microsoft open for having Banjo in Smash Brothers.
I was just about to say that.
Of course, you think that's weird? Like, you know, the anime company called Funimation, they actually want Goku to be in Smash Brothers.
As someone who hasn't watched much of Dragon Ball, only very little bits of it, although he is considering like buying the box set of it just to watch it and check it out. I'm getting annoyed with Goku just for the fact that he's not really started off as a video game character like everyone else has.
Yeah. I think that's why.
I say that, but I would absolutely adore seeing Mickey Mouse playable in Smash.
Yeah, that won't happen.
I know.
Disney's got a monopoly on the entertainment industry, as in films, TV, etc. Nintendo pretty much has that with gaming industry, so I don't think they want to go near each other. No, it's like, kind of like two...
that, but Bowser cameoed in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but they did have a license for that.
What was I going to say, actually? Oh, the Mario movie getting developed by the same people who do Despicable Me. I'm not looking forward to, I'm going to be honest here, I'm not looking forward to... I originally liked Illumination's as a company, but
they're going to have a version of, what's the name of the song from Mario Odyssey?
Uncharted Pup Superstar.
No, they won't play. No, they won't play that.
I can imagine them doing a cover of that, but with Pharrell Williams, because they can afford him.
The only faith I have in here is because apparently Shigeru Miyamoto is like overseeing the film. So hopefully there might be a lot of I don't think he'll do like something extreme like how some of the recent Disney live action films are.
Yeah, but like you forgot one thing. It's a video game movie. They all suck.
That reminds me. Are we going to watch? Oh, I hate Mirage. Are we going to watch?
I love it. Continue.
Tomb Raider at some point.
No,
I'm not.
I mean, I'm gonna.
I don't play Tomb Raider.
I didn't play Warcraft, but I went to see the film.
well,
Why?
actually, I'm seeing a film this week. I'm seeing Ready Player One.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know. What did people think of the film?
Just seeing it with some friends at college, because one person, he's like a big fan of Tomb Raider and Overwatch. Like, I mean, a big fan. Like,
yeah, I've seen him in your comments on Facebook.
Like hell, he's like
you mentioned someone, a friend called Laura, and he's like just comes in from another room. Did someone say Laura Croft?
Like
I just thought. No, you actually continue on. I'll
like he made like a fan game based on Lara Croft, but he called it Lara Croft the Bin Raider, and she's homeless.
All right.
And she jumps into bins because she's homeless.
By Tomb Raider, is this inspired by the PS1 ones, or?
I think it's just Tomb Raider in general. Like he even tried to have the teacher. He even tried to have the teacher to make it into a real game for his assignment, and he's just like, I don't think that would work.
You're offline, Paddy.
I'm offline.
Oh, never mind.
I can say, I haven't got any offlines. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh, at first, when I thought, I was thinking about this the other day, I was thinking to myself, if this was a new Smash, like with the Smash Brothers, if it was a new game, it is coming out way sooner than, right, after the announcement, when compared to Brawl and the Wii U version, that it took like about a year or two, but they hyped it up by showing characters like a certain time them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think it's just a port of the Wii U and 3DS
but then
version.
I thought of something, because the reason why Sakurai didn't have like a subspace emissary type adventure mode in Smash 4 was because people leaked the cutscenes in that. And I remember shortly before the game came out, someone leaked the entire roster. So I think here's how I view it. It's either being a full-fledged Smash game, and Shigeru Miyamoto's just going to announce everything at once to avoid leaks, or it's going to be not necessarily a port, but it's like the third Smash 4.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a port.
Anyway, I've got Supersonic now.
I don't necessarily think of it as a port. Like, you can't. I won't say. Like, saying Smash. Like, here's how I view it. You say Smash, which will be a port to Smash U, but I view it as it's a port to Smash Wii U, as the 3DS was a port to Smash Wii U. It had completely different. No, exactly. That's what I mean. I think it probably will have the same like art design. Like how Melee's was kind of trying to be realistic, and Brawl was heavily inspired by Twilight Princess, I think, design-wise.
Rhys, I'm sorry I gotta pause you, but I hate this fucking boss.
He's okay. I like the boss in the second zone.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, holy crap, I never saw that.
Paddy, you've been taking forever to die, so I'll just play the thing now. Oh, by the way, can I just, small rant here. You know, Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Oh,
and how
right.
Konami's...
And how they've been treating it with Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, you mean like how...
this...
You mean like an abused father?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Like, this is how I feel about it. I feel it pretty much sums it up.
You know, you could have just told me to play it in my... when you play Bloodborne.
Yeah. Well, you said you had a bunch on standby, so I figured we'd get to that point.
And George, I played this game religiously. I think I'm indestructible in this game now.
Don't say that.
I think because the chances of Sonic returning in Smash is incredibly likely. I think the stage they'll have will heavily be based off Mania.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
I think I've read somewhere that the Switch version of Mania is the best-selling version, just from the fact that it's on like new hardware and that.
I would have thought that it'd be the PS4 version.
It's one of those two, because I remember someone talking about the Switch, like it was in December, like a year of the Switch, like how was it? And he commented on Sonic Mania, it's like, yeah, granted it was on third parties, but every person I spoke with who played Sonic Mania had bought it on the Switch version.
I have a suggestion.
Go on.
Scrap Sonic for the new Smash.
Oh my god, it's Jet the Hawk!
Scrap Sonic for Smash?
Hold on, I'm not done. And replace him with classic Sonic.
I don't know if they would... I
guarantee you no one would complain.
I wouldn't complain either, but...
Why not have it as a skin? You know, like what they did with like Bowser Jr. and Captain Olimar, you know, like...
Or with Bayonetta.
Yeah, you know, have it like a...
Actually, you say that, but something me and George noticed when I think George was playing as Roy in the Bowser Jr. costume, like in the results after he won, his actual body structure was incredibly awkward because it was pretty much technically a Bowser Jr. skin.
Oh, did any of you know?
I think you might remember that, George.
Yeah. Did any of you notice I got Supersonic now?
Oh yeah,
Sorry?
He's got Supersonic now.
But I won't. So I don't have to replay the stage just to get...
Oh, right. If you got Supersonic now, why aren't you turning into it? You have over 50 rings.
Because I like the music, Rhys.
Oh. People say the music for Supersonic and Sonic 3 and Knuckles is annoying. I actually really love it. You lost your rings!
Well, thank you for
You could have turned into Supersonic and survived that, but no! Listen to the music!
Fine, okay, listen to the same song over and over again, or listen to this...
You say that, Paddy, but because I'm not having the audio mix up with the chat audio, I've actually got the TV on mute, so I can't really hear anything. Which is fine, I have the soundtrack on the record, so I can listen to it anytime I want.
I'm at the boss
Going
now.
back to the subject of Metal Gear.
Okay.
I didn't even hear that.
Just...
It was John saying we ruined everything.
I just noticed, what's that thing in the top right corner, the triangle and the S?
I think that's the supersonic button.
Is it?
Oh my god, I'm finding Jet the Hawk.
Nope, never mind.
Actually, it's the post, you know, in Mirage Saloon, the wanted posters you see. Were those actually the polygons, like the counter models that we used in Sonic the Fighters?
I think so.
That was how I first found out about them, through the Sonic Jump collection, Christmas 2005.
Same here. Well, I got mine like at a store.
Mine was a Christmas gift, 2005. Weirdly enough, Sonic CD was my least played game back as a kid. I used to always play Sonic the Fighters and Sonic R.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
I never...
Sorry, I forgot that the cat was right behind me and she made a noise.
I just left Tails behind.
You scared the crap out of me.
I just left Tails behind, look.
Oh god, you have. This thing you fire off with you. No,
Now
Tails is there.
Now we're in your ocean and it's not...
Get the flame shield.
I know, but I don't like this stage. Like,
No,
like I always die that.
second act.
No, just all your ocean in general, because I always die in this stage somehow. And hey,
One
why?
stage I don't actually like, even though I'm not sure if we'll have this until the last stream, but next stream, but Titanic Monarch.
Nah, I think that'd be rather the next stream or the stream after. Like
Titanic Monarch, though, here's my views on mine. I just don't like because it uses the like barrier things that sort of like sticks up to that were from the bonus stages in Sonic 3. I never liked them.
okay.
You know, I can imagine if Oil Ocean was like an attractive woman, and Oil Ocean, the person, just walked up to Paddy and was just like, "Ooh, Paddy, give me what you want," and because Paddy has like such a deep hatred for Oil Ocean, he'd just be like,
Wait, what?
I love that so much.
Be gone.
I've seen this actual entertainment YouTube video where someone compresses that last bit of Johnny's review of Sonic Mania where he all of a sudden becomes a ginormous Sonic fanboy.
Yeah.
And they compress it into a 240p video in the style of what you would probably see in those old American adverts for a Sonic game, like on the CRT. And all the comments say, "Hey Sega, why don't you just hire Johnny to be in Sonic the Hedgehog adverts?" By all seriousness though, Sega did do this like Sonic challenge thing with Gerard the Completionist on Sonic's YouTube channel. Oh god.
There it is, the easiest boss in the game.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, here's one of Torbjorn's creations. Speaking of which, has anyone played Overwatch recently?
Nope.
No, you brung up what's her name's now playable.
Brigitte.
Yes.
Or Bridget, if that's easier.
I'm gonna call her Steve.
Right, Steve.
Alright.
Yes.
I can't do a Swedish accent, I'm sorry.
Cannot operate with PS4 voice. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some odd reason I got a notification on my console. No, it's just that I can't... I had this notification just now, so I cannot operate with the voice chat on PS4. Oh, the second act of Oil Ocean.
This one's pretty much like the second act of, I can't remember what it was called, but it was the desert level from 3.
No. No, this one I just find works because you're technically getting poisoned. And these are rings. You know what it reminds me of? Parasite Cage in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
Isn't that the boss in Monster?
Yes.
Okay.
With its poison. Johnny hates the boss, but he releases this gas that has this poison, and because how it takes out your damage with the poison, it doesn't last long. It only lasts around like 10 seconds. But the problem is how because it slowly takes their health like every 0.5 seconds. Second chance technically doesn't work on it.
Right, because I mean, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, sorry, HD Final Mix on Proud mode, and I never encountered that.
It doesn't really last that long. Usually when usually when it attacks you, you will just heal with cure, so you don't really notice it. But it is actually there.
To me, it's only ever did Happy Slaps.
The weird thing I had with the PS4 version of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix,
wow,
when compared to the PS3 one, I'm not entirely sure on this, but I swear a lot of the bosses were taking much longer to die, or honestly being more glitchier in the PS4 version than they were in the PS3 version, specifically when I tried that launch, because I think they patched most of it, because I was doing not the China stuff, but the one before it where you smack magic in a cauldron.
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, it took way long, because usually I had like 4 magic points in the PS3 version, used them all, and the cauldron would naturally explode. But I tried it with it at Atlantica on the PS4 version. I had the same weapon, which was the shield and all that. It didn't work with the fire in the cauldron, but even Donald used fire in the cauldron as well, and he looked all was empty, and for some odd reason... Huh?
Were you playing Proud mode?
It was Proud mode, and it was the PS3 on Proud mode I was playing as well.
Huh.
I think they've actually patched it all out though, by all seriousness.
What are you doing, Cat?
Because the PS3 didn't play in 60 frames per second, it's only the PS4 that's been able to. I think because it got converted into 60 frames per second, it also caused a few glitches, because I remember a glitch people had who managed to get it early by importing it in Japan, that you know the boss battle against Data Vexen in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and how he has that thing that scans you and then it creates a anti-Formasaur that you also have to fight.
Yeah.
It took way quicker for it to create a anti-Formasaur than it did in the other versions.
I just point out that Paddy's letting Tails drown in oil.
he deserves it.
Survived.
Like, I hate this. Like, it's his idea to come.
I like my bacon, and he refuses to do it the way I like.
No, he's
I'm not gonna lie. Considering how many times Link has appeared in Smash, I hope for the new one they at least. He'll probably be the only third-party character to do this, but besides having Sonic, have Tails playable as well.
I hate this boss. I hate it.
Oh boy.
I mean, Sega and Nintendo have a great relationship. Oh, this is a weird boss. If I recall correctly, I found them really good at tap patterns.
Why is it?
If you travelled in the future, met a Sega and Super Nintendo fanboy fighting, it's like, hey, calm down, Sonic and Mario will be working together in the future. That's funny. You will die. Oh,
you go to the future, everyone will be like, oh, you died.
Play it.
Like that. They'd be like, what are video games? They were banned years ago, thanks to President Trump.
Trump's not banned. Oh god. His views on saying mass shooting is caused by video games is utter stupid, because, you know, I play Grand Theft Auto, Overwatch all the time, and every time I finish beating it, I think to myself, you know, I really should buy a gun from the gun shop and kill people, because that's the right thing to do.
First of all, Overwatch and Grand Theft Auto are vastly different in those regards, but anyway.
Yeah, but they have guns,
so
that's what I'm trying to say.
Mass murders never happened before video games came around.
Yeah, it's just stupid. I hate when people say these are called video games. If they say it's because they've been playing video games, it's because they're stupid and take it too seriously and don't realise it's made up.
Yeah, and that's it's also a funny thing about the kind of society we live in, where it's like facts are enforced by the emotions of people who have no idea what they're talking about.
Surprise! Oh. Paddy has no rings. I'll be surprised if you survive this.
Shut up! No. I can.
I'm getting somewhere.
Oh,
You jinxed it!
You died?
Have you jinxed it?
No, you jinxed it.
No, not yet. Not yet. He hasn't died yet.
I hate my life. I hate this boss so fucking much.
Language?
Oh, don't you?
George, have you told Paddy about, well, I won't mention it in the chat, but what happened yesterday? We'll tell him after, like, while we're preparing for your stream.
Let's not do it while we're recording.
No, what I'm suggesting is, because you're streaming Bloodborne after this, just do it in between while we're setting up.
Yeah. You okay? Did you
Language?
die? I hate this boss.
Is it me, or does Paddy sound like the angry video game nurse?
Ah! That's my reaction now.
Yeah.
Fine, for you, Rhys, I would censor myself.
Hang on.
Don't you censor yourself, you?
Flubberdoodle. Fuck.
What did you call me? You call me a flubberdoodle?
No.
I'm presenting you Paddy's views on the boss.
Paddy's getting upset!
Come on, there's gotta be an octopus. There's gotta be a funny octopus joke we can do. The only thing I can think of is that we play bobbing along from bedknobs and broomsticks.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know.
You have heard of bedknobs and broomsticks, though.
I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
But you know the song, bobbing along, but it's a beautiful morning.
My mum used to sing me to that when I was first learning how to swim.
Oh. Yeah, that's what it was from. Like, people don't realise one of Disney's most popular songs, Zippity Doo-Dah, is from Song of the South, a song that's never been on DVD because it's technically, well, racist.
Yeah.
I died! I hate this boss!
I have fallen, and I choose not to get up!
You know, Paddy, if you had 50 rings before coming here, you would have destroyed him with Supersonic.
Shut up!
Hey, John Tron, how many times do you think Paddy's gonna die to this one boss alone?
I hate you both.
Now you know how I felt when I was trying to get the yellow gem in Craft 2.
Oh, this is nowhere near as bad as that.
Oh, come on. No, but what I'm saying is how Paddy is feeling with this boss is pretty much, and how we're winding him up about it is pretty much the same with the yellow gem. It's just the yellow gem. It's just the yellow gem took longer. Who knows? Maybe Paddy's going to get a game over.
Shh, don't jinx it! If I do, I'm blaming everything on you.
Rhys?
Oh, grab the ring, Paddy!
I have!
He's got the ring! He's got the ring!
No! Yes!
What?
I don't like where this is going.
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, God's sake! Dang it! The way how Paddy was reacting, I thought he was thinking orgasm.
Well, your uncle in this a session.
Alright.
Well, that's Sonic Mania for today. Next time we continue it.
Paddy, haven't you only done... Oh wait, you've done 3 zones. I think you might be able to do Lava Reef.
Yeah, it's a stream, you can do what you like.
Well, I did like Stardust Speedway. I did Swords Sadoom. I did Hydro City and.
How many zones? You've done 5. I'm just thinking to myself, you've done 5 zones in the first session. I think you might be able to get away with doing the last bits.
Yeah, but the next one's going to be like 2 zones left, so I just want to make it a bit longer. So, you know.
Oh, all right then, we'll stop here.
Yeah. So next week I'll be finishing off Sonic Mania.
See ya!
Perfect for children with no necks. Finally, a game system for me.
No. I'm gonna kill myself now. Bye!